Okay, here we go. Welcome to my re-debut. My first real stream since coming out and coming back with an old game I love. But first, I just do want people to take a look at this cool little overlay I built. It's cool. Just quickly making some last announcements. Um, hmm. Where was I? Oh, am I? I can turn it up. How about now? Is that good? Awesome. Okay. Sorry, I thought I was in the right range based on the mixer. All good. All good. This is why I ask. Um, sorry, I'm just going to do the last bit of hey, we're live rounds. Yay! Welcome Katsu. Welcome Edelsby. Welcome Almeisha. It's good to see you. Sorry, I'm showing this off. I do want feedback on my layout and on anything else, so feel free to give it, because this is my first time actually using it. Hi, Pink. Um, Hi, Mary. Hi, Papaya. Oh no, my mushing friends and my streaming friends are in the same room. Um, yeah, Papaya's been out of the circuit for a while, but she's met some of you, I'm pretty sure. Um, some of you may find you have terrible powers. Use them irresponsibly. Alright, we've got a good number of viewers to kick off, so let's, if Streamlab will be agreeable. Streamlab? Oh, alright, yes, I need to do this first. There we go. Not quite. It does. In Aberystwyth. I had it working last night, so I don't know what the go is. Give me a second. Shit! Sorry, Mary. Sorry. You okay? I forgot it did that. Okay, that's set up. Um... Okay, give me a second. I'm going to... Sorry, this is going to be not particularly clean, but... Can someone quickly type something in chat? Hmm. I guess chatbox is just down at the moment, or something. That's weird. Let me check my Streamlabs dash. If I can't get this working in the next 3 minutes, I'm just going to give up. And we'll just use the... Um... Yeah. Oh, I see what happened. Okay, try now. Actually, I can try. I have the power. There we go! Woo! It had, for some reason, HTML CSS was enabled. Oh, righty then. Oh no, I should not say it like that. Oh, closing that. Alright. So I've already done the settings stuff. Thanks. Yeah, no, it's... As anyone who's familiar with my Twitter account will know, I really like Shining Force 2. Hence the little May in the bottom right. I will say this game does not have subtitles, and it sucks. But otherwise, we should be right. Soulblade had subtitles. Alright, let's kick things off. Also, this game has voice acting. And it's not terrible. Yeah, it did, because some of the characters spoke in Japanese and some of them spoke in English. Maybe I'll stream Soulblade at some point. I never did finish Edgemaster mode. Most people haven't. It's hard to get and obscure, but I very much enjoyed it. And yes, Papaya, doors are for losers. This is true. You are the person who does have a weird bootleg Super Robot Wars right on their desk.
Too early, Angel. I'm not dead yet.
Not yet, but it looks like you're going to die soon.
Maybe. But you'll have to pardon me while I tend to some unfinished business first.
Business? What can you possibly accomplish in your condition? You can't even hold your gun steady.
Well, no unless I try. That thing's not gonna die unless I shoot it 2 or 3 times. Damn it! Here, use this.
Well, that'd be cool, but I'm planning to go through the entire series. Yeah. So listen to this battle music. It rules. It's like this is Hiroki Kikuta? Yeah, Hiroki Kikuta. So here's the battle status. We can look at our stats where we can see Koudelka's got a single action pistol and nothing else. No. So strength is strength, vitality is vitality, dexterity is dexterity. You know how those work. Agility is dodge. Intelligence is magic damage. Piety is sort of your MP and magic defense. Mind is magic accuracy. And luck is luck and improves things like crits and drops and all that jazz. And we've got 3 commands. We can move, because it's on a little, I'd say, 5x5 grid, 6x6. Guns use dex. So I can move Koudelka all the way up there if I want. I don't want, because I've got a gun. And I can wait to make my next turn come faster. Or I can action, and that gives me 3 items. Attack, magic, weapon. Weapon means I could switch it out for my knife, or go barehanded. You see the... And you can actually check the attack value and the level you've got with the weapon. So the more you use a weapon, it goes up. It's a little saga-y. Yeah. You've also got magic. And Koudelka starts with heal and fortify stat, which can boost a stat. Weapon classification. And she can attack, which is what we're going to do. The guns can hit basically anywhere. And then I can move, which I'm going to over here. God, I love these animations. They're so upsetting. So what that means is he's just started to cast. Because you can see, he's in his casting pose. I'm going to shoot him again. And then I'm going to wait. has more flashing lights than I remembered. I'm really sorry, Mary. I will quickly update the Chan title. The Chan title? I'm too mushy. I will update the stream title. How do I do that in Streamlabs? Ah, here we go. Okay, there we go. Yes. Hi there, Zakir. Oh god, I'm gonna get this wrong. Zakir Alexander? Is that terrible? Oh, I just got it, but thank you. I'm peaking a little bit. I'm just gonna turn that down a bit. Zach. Alright. So, I want to show you something else about the battle system. You saw how earlier I could move all the way to the end of my movement? I can now only move to the line the enemy is occupying. Basically, the furthest forward... You can only move as far as the furthest forward character. On either side. This will come into play later. But right now, again, we have Ghana. Oof. Oh, wait, that's not what I meant, but... I had 5 bullets at the start of this round. I will probably have to switch to the knife soon. So I found 3 dried food, which are a healing item, and I learned Flare, which is the fire attack spell. There are 4 elemental attack spells in the game. That's it. There's not actually a lot of magic. I hope I actually picked those up. So, it's a little bit tank control-y, and it's got those Resident Evil camera angles. So I'm going. It's actually got the Resident Evil thing. Yeah, enemy movement can be limited too. Oh, and I've got something else. But I've got Flare now, so I may as well show that off. It's a cockroach! Okay. So I have 3 dried food, and I have 1 bullet left with the pistol. No, there's no sanity point system in this one. Now there is a delay for casting, but it mostly targets enemy. Oof. That guy hits hard. I'm gonna use my last bullet. That hair flick. And oh yeah, and spells gain XP too. Damn it, I need to change the settings again. 1 second. There. Let's see if it's stuck. Yes. So now we've got the menu. We can set up the board and set up where we start. Koudelka is represented by the queen in chess. That means she's the most important. The items, we have a normal knife. Oh! Oh, it's got this too! This, for those familiar with Shadow Hearts, is the cool weapon description thing. It's not as good as the bestiary, but... So, Knife. An ordinary knife with a decorated handle, intended for use by ladies for protection. And we've got the SA pistol. First issued in 1874, this single-action revolver was much used in the American West. And we've got tools, which are dry food. Here we go. Contains fish that was pickled in salt water, then dried in the sun by the sea. Restores some HP. But what I'm actually going to do is use the heal command, which will cast heal until you're at full health. Yes. Yeah, it's just before the turn of the century. And looking at the level, here we see our character is Koudelka, which is a very Welsh name. She's level 1, 169 MP, HP, MP, blah. And it takes 100 XP to get to the next level. She knows that much magic, and that's how much XP she's got. It takes 1,000 points to level to the next level. So it takes a while. And here are our weapon categories. So we have knuckles, clubs, knives, swords, big swords, axes, spears, shields. And over here, rifles and pistols. So yeah, that's the status screen. And I'm going to equip her with the knife, and we can see what the knife has on her effect. She gets a little bit less dexterous. Yes, go ahead. Oh, AP status. I think that's your effective stat. Hang on, I have the manual with me. This is one of my few PS1 games that's still in peak condition. Well, peak. I'm just going to check status. It doesn't say. Fine. Well, whatever. We'll see. Remember when you had to read the manuals of games? Remember how long ago that was? Alright. Let's stop dicking around. Alright, let's check on our bleeding friend here. Oh, I have some of my manuals still, I just don't think they're still with the disc.
Hey, what about him?
He's dead.
Really? Thank you. So I guess my time is up. Hey, Angel. I'm not gonna ask you to take me to heaven. But will you pray for me at least?
Are you out of your mind? There's no bloody way I'm going to pray for you. But I guess I owe you because you saved me too. Payback time. Shut up. Keep it down. Okay, let's go. Stand up or I'll leave you here.
What happened? It doesn't hurt anymore. I'm cured.
Yeah, and so I cured you, so what?
You? You cured me. But I was almost dead. I'm confused. So, you really are an angel?
Don't be foolish. Do you really think that there are angels on Earth? I'm no angel. I'm just a medium with a little curing power.
I'm Edward J. Plunkett. I know I look pretty shady, but you don't look too wholesome yourself.
No, I'm not like you. And this is no place for people like you. Why did you come here?
I heard a rumor.
A rumor.
I heard something in London. That the son of some rich family bought an old monastery. Spent a ton of money to convert it into a house. I heard he brought quite a lot of harlots here. Seems like he was having a great time.
So, where is this monastery?
That's what I want to know. I came all this way to put a poor man's fear of God into this rich bastard. So far, I haven't found anything. Then this monster attacked me. I almost got killed. If you'd come any later, no doubt I'd be singing hymns in his stomach right now.
Shouldn't have bought such a good horse. She's too fast.
Too bad you won't be hearing me sing those hymns. When I was a boy, I was a pretty good soprano.
If you don't stop talking, I'll leave you here. My name is Koudelka, and I'm only going to say this once, so don't forget. If you want to get out of here alive, I suggest you stick very close. Got it?
John, I'm sure.
So what I will dig up for next time is there is a game script on. Actually, let's look at Edward's status. On. Oh, that was an accident. There is a game script on GameFAQs, and we can have that in the link on the channel so people can actually read along, I guess. It's not the best, but yeah. AP or ability points represent a character's physical and mental prowess. Some items raise AP when carried, and there are also spells and items which, when used, can temporarily raise a character's AP. Blah 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 blah. Strength. This attribute determines how much damage a character do in combat. No matter how high a character's strength is, it doesn't matter anything. It doesn't mean anything unless the character can hit his or her opponent. While raising a character's strength is important, remember to keep a balance between the character's strength and dex. Vitality. This attribute determines a character's defense against physical attacks as well as that character's maximum HP. This attribute is very important as it directly affects a character's longevity. Dexterity. This attribute determines a character's chances of hitting his or her opponent in physical combat. And this is just the opposite about Dex. Intelligence. This attribute determines how powerful a character's magic, both attack and healing, are. And it's the same thing as Dex and Strength, but with int in mind. Piety, not pie, not delicious pie. This attribute determines a character's resistance to an opponent's magical attacks, resistance to an ally's healing magic, and that character's magic maximum MP. If pi is raised too much, the character will begin to resist even an ally's healing magic. Try to keep a balance between the character's int and pi. That's rude. That's some tactic shit. Yes, too much pi means no healing. This attribute determines a character's chances of successfully using an attack and healing magic. Is that agility, character speed? A character with high agility will be able to perform multiple actions to an opponent's one. It goes without saying that having a high speed can make the difference between life and death for a character. Luck. This attribute determines a character's good fortune. This attribute affects a character in many unnoticeable ways. The character may not even be aware of his or her good fortune, but will always appreciate having it. And we're through. Okay. Koudelka Earsont. That's how I switch. So we've got Edward Plunkett. Now, Papaya. Let's see if you remember. What's an interesting historical fact about the name Edward Plunkett? Yes, Eddie is a beefy boy. Eddie is a meat shield. Yes, I'm putting Papaya on the spot because I know she's played this game. He also knows Flare and Heal. Everyone learns the magic when you pick it up. Yes, Edward Plunkett is also the name of the Lord Dunsany, who was a lord and also a science fiction writer. The studio that made this game, Saknoth, is named after, I believe, a sword in one of his books. It's cool. Anyway, Edward has no skills, not even with a gun. We're actually going to give him a knife instead of letting him punch because look at that strength boost. And that dex boost. He's going to need it. Edward is not a smart boy. I also absorb... Oh, there's a map button. I also absorb trivia. But... Oh, here's another thing I'm going to tell you about, because there's no chance in hell I'm going to get it in-game. If you save your game on exactly 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 11 seconds, you will get a cool weapon. This applies for every repeated hour, and I believe goes up to 12. It's just really hard to do. The weapons are game breaking, but unless you're meddling with the clock, it's very hard. And I honestly, if I'm gonna do that, I'm just gonna cheat. I can cheat. I have the means. All right, let's keep exploring. Ooh. Caretaker's quarters, first floor. Oh, so I can do a temporary save here, because that's what that S means. Any room you've got a temporary... You can make a temporary save, which means when you load it, it will be deleted. But it does not mean you have to stop playing, I believe. Okay, oh yes, I have to press X to keep going. So we've got something here. A potion. I like the art. I do like the art for the stuff. So let's see what it says about potions. A small bottle of red wine with healing herbs mixed in. Restores HP. I believe so, yes. I believe he is meant to be that character. Also, there's something, knowing this, that Almacia might be able to put together now if they don't know already. But don't tell anyone else. So, we have Edward twirling a knife like a nutter. So we don't have any weapon, but... Oh, we've got a different sort of bug along with the cockroach. I love his little shuffle with the knife. Yeah, this game was 2000. So near the end of the PS1's reign. And we're poisoned already. Oh, cool. So they were actually being accurate? Okay, we've got to level up. that means we can spend our bonus points. And normally I'd fight against the system and making the girl the mage, but Koudelka's magical power is seriously an in-universe thing, so I'm going to lean in. Sorry. I'm going to add 2 points to int, 1 to pi. That's another 6 MP. Hang on. How do I... Yep. Sorry, 4 MP. 3 MP. It's still a lot. And 1 to mind. We found some Roman nuts. Oh, it looks like status doesn't last outside of battle. That's good. Nuts known for their nutritional value and also used as a seasoning in cooking. Feeding these to an unconscious person will wake them and restore them to full health. Wow. That's very useful. I'll also state right now, there are no shops. Do we have the map yet? No, not yet. Sorry. I think we came out of that door on the right. Ooh, here's something. Okay. Pistol rounds. So I may have just said this, but there aren't shops in this game. It's just whatever you find. Let's look at the pistol round. Ooh, 20 rounds. Bullets for use with a pistol. One box holds 20 rounds. Like, this game has a very Resident Evil feel without so Koudelka's pistol is now reloaded. Without the stress. It makes sense though. It's trying to sort of represent pulp, I always got the feeling. Okay. I'm actually going to focus on Koudelka's magic a little, because I do want that to be stronger. Yeah. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Like, I enjoyed Parasite Eve. I couldn't play 2 on my Vita, so sorry, I can play it, but I can't actively control successfully. Yeah. Yeah, so Edward is our meat shield. I'm not spending the time to get that up to magically decent. He's there to look pretty and take hits. Okay, hang on. think I just remembered what happens here, so I'm just gonna snip down a bit. Don't mind me. I just do not wish to die 1,000 deaths. Nope, nope, I'm entirely wrong. Okay, cool. I am being funneled. Yeah, I do think items are generally pretty visible on the map. That is certainly bread. Coburg bread. The dough is put into a pan and baked over an oven flame. Restores some HP. 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. I do really like the atmosphere in this game. Like, it's unsettling, and I'm playing it with headphones this time instead of on speakers, and that makes a difference. I'm also playing it in the middle of the day because I'm a huge coward. But it's, yeah. I really like having you here, Almacia, because your knowledge is really useful and adds a lot of flavour. So I'm really glad you came to watch this stream. I mean, I use my accounting degree for making spreadsheets to win at strange numbers games in point-and-click adventure games. So, you know, we're both getting full use out of them. Well, yes, while we're here and we've been here an hour, I'm just going to do a little shout out to some of my fellow streamers who are here. Papaya Chemist streams in the Pacific time zone and is a lot of a variety streamer. She streams generally point-and-click adventure games on Monday. We just finished Dragon Sphere. And what's your new Oh, yes, you're doing Detention now, as part of your Spooky Mondays. And Detention. Yes, Detention. Almacia streams when they feel like it. which is cool. Um, and streams really bad games and takes part in Kuso Grande, which is a sort of, if I understand it right, a competition where you are to blind run a bad game and uh, whoever gets furthest wins. um, and obscure RPGs, and giving us vague translations of early Super Robot Wars, which is also cool. Um, yeah, that's a really neat challenge. And Katsura hasn't spoken much at the moment because I assume she's busy doing, I don't know, war crimes. Wait, no, someone else is listed on the channel as war crimes. And yes, she is doing crimes. That's important. Katsura mainly streams robots. She mainly streams robots with a bit of Danganronpa. Um, but with Super Robot Wars 30 coming out in about 13 days. 13 days. Um, yeah, Katsu is going to be going eyeballs deep and streaming the whole thing almost as soon as it comes out. She will die and ascend into Super Robot Heaven. But yeah, sorry. I just felt like giving shout-outs because there's cool people here and I want you to see each other's cool stuff because you're all very cool. You're insane. I love you, but you're insane. Uh, Here we have beds, which we can't use, and a stove. So many cockroaches in here. It's like it's that house in Breath of Fire 3, which I'm probably also going to stream at some point. No, I want to hold on to my MP. True. But Breath of Fire 3 also has a rooster, and thus Mary will be happy forever. Oh, Almacia, as the fellow Shining Force person, what's your opinion on my abbreviation of follower for the follower thing? Follow? Sorry, that was gibberish. Yeah, that's my main concern, but I can't think of another way to abbreviate follower. Yeah. Mm. Okay, I think. Okay, I must have explored everything up here. I don't see Koudelka looking for anything. Awesome. More Gundam crime time. Awesome. Oh, that'd be cool too. Sorry, we're in the boring walk around and get in random encounters bit, so I figure may as well talk up other people. Yes, we are in fight box. I will say the AI is very stupid, because I'm certain those can move more than one step, but they won't move diagonally. Oh, that's something else that can happen. You can get knocked back. Um, his beautiful face and his polygonal butt. He'll be fine. It wears off after battle. Ooh, what's a tellus? A small bottle of rose wine with a soothing bouquet. Restores some MP. A lot of our healing items are either food or booze. These are very nice pre-rendered backgrounds. Also, sorry if I do start talking nonsense, it's because I don't know how to fill dead air. And my brief time doing radio stuff taught me dead air is bad, but... okay, what have we got? We've got stairs. We have a picture of a... We have a knife behind a picture of a boat. Or a sword, I guess? This is really why I want the retro scene to move away from 8-bit and into 16 and 32-bit. Oh, a fire dirk. A simple double-edged blade, more decorative than functional, and it's fire elemental. Let's give Edward. It's a straight-up improvement. I only just started back at it today, Raviolin. This is my first stream in 6 years? I just remembered. We didn't look at Edward's piece. Koudelka's the queen, and Edward's the knight. I wonder what symbology we have here. But I can start Edward up here in defense position and save us all some time. Oh, that's unpleasant. It's it's like a shadowy meatball of people with one long arm. I'm gonna flare that thing. No. MP does not regenerate, but you do full heal on level up, as we just did. Let's get a point of agility in here. Piety and mind. Okay, I was wrong about how XP works, but that's fine. Nope, that's not what I want. Well, this doesn't seem ominous. pistol rounds. Ooh. So this is an armored. It's a suit of armor. That's just what it is. But it can drop a very good piece of early game equipment. Oh! Never caught that before. Okay, I like that. If your party member is blocking the shot, you can't take the shot. You have to move. I'd say, yeah, probably weak to fire. Yes! Our first bit of armor. And we're putting that on Mr. Squarebutt. Okay, Earth aspected light mail. I don't remember. I don't think so. But I could be wrong. But given everything has its own category. Yeah. I'm gonna save here. Wonder if I'm going the right. Oh, did it say no? Oh, ancient memory card stuff. Takes you back. Look at those low-res faces. I am getting serious Spencer Mansion dogs through the window vibes here. I think Koudelka's like a 4-block game. Ooh, that guy in back does not look helpful. So, let's get Edward into attack mode. I think Edward must have just crit the last time. Oh! Oh, that's your Shadowheart stuff. I think those are shards of glass rather than knives. Holy crap, Edward! That's more like it. Well, it's the other thing is, like, its arms were tied together and then it tore one off at the elbow. Okay, that didn't pay off. See? It's what the hell happened to his legs is what I'm concerned about. Like, Shadow Hearts has great, um, great monster design. Okay, let's see how that armor affects Koudelka. Koudelka's got water light mail, but that's going to be huge for her right now. Well, can't go that way. Yeah, it looks like decapitated and thrown out a window. Nice. So the spear is going to be a good call. Probably. Depends on how it... Ooh. Do we want a tougher but slower Edward with more reach? Or a faster, slashier Edward? That agility hit is a big hit. Let's try the spear out. I can always change it up. True. He has less repositioning to do, though. Because he can block everyone in the line in front of him just by being in the middle. Wait, I can run. But see where his HP is now. He's level 3 with 900 hit points. Equipment is huge. Now, with the spear, I only have to go here and can thus do this. So let's see. We've got... Oh, did we look at... Cured leather armor, strung together with metal links. A light armor that does not impede the wearer's freedom of movement. It's the same there. But I forgot to look at new stuff, so... My bad. Basic spear, a long wooden pole tipped with a steel blade. I'm gonna see just what the... Okay, so water mail reflects nothing, absorbs nothing, nullifies water. Yeah, leather plate. Leather mail. Weakness fire. Since this version is just better. Yeah. So gear is a little bit randomized, which is an interesting choice. Uh, I'll be a second, I just need to take a quick break. Apologies for that. Oh, that key wasn't there before, was it? At least I think it's a key. No, that's just tell us. Alright, I'll take it. Alright, let's check out downstairs. Yes, more booze for Koudelka's booze stash. Actually, we said the game was 1898, right? So, yeah, 1898. So Koudelka is 19. Koudelka was born in 1879. That's not who I meant to target, but fine. Oh, Twitch is freaking out, is it? Yep. Oh! Here's the downside of Spear. If they get in too close, I can't attack. So I think if I move here, Oh, no! Oh, we can run away from battles. can't undo what I did, so... That's a very good reason not to use spear. Yeah, I don't think 0 counts as a miss. I think 0 counts as a... yeah. Yes, you are correct. There is exactly... There we go. Enough space for that. Alright. There is an old couple in the room, Ogden and Bessie Hartman, who say they are the caretakers of the Nementon Monastery.
How unusual that you two have decided to come to our rural district. There's really nothing interesting here.
It has gotten so cold outside. We weren't expecting any visitors. The soup is all we have. Please, have as much as you want.
Oh, yes, please.
Thanks. Smells great.
Wouldn't you like some, dear? Don't you like potato soup?
No. It's not that. I'm all right for now. Thank you for your hospitality, though.
No trouble at all. Please let me know if there's anything we can do. We are the only ones who live here, and it's so rare that we get any visitors.
So are you two really the only ones who live here?
Why do you ask?
Well, it was pretty foggy, so I couldn't tell for sure. But this building looked like an old church or something. Seems a little big just for the two of you.
You're right. In the 9th century, a
Thanks
saint
for coming,
from
Mary.
Ireland named Daniel Scotius built a place of worship here to appease monsters and evil spirits. That was how the Nementon Monastery started. Or so I heard.
Monsters. Is that right?
Yes. What about them?
You might not believe this, but we saw a monster on our way here.
Is that so? You saw it too?
You mean that monster's been around for a while?
Well, we've been taking care of the monastery for a number of years, but from about 6 months ago, monsters have been appearing.
We see them more and more every month.
I used to be a sailor. I'm not afraid of any monsters.
Oh dear. What if something terrible happens to you?
We almost got killed back there. Now we're out of bullets.
That's not good. The monsters might try and attack you again. I'll spare you some bullets.
Thanks, that'd be great.
Looking after others. He's so wonderful at that.
So, have you two been together long?
Yes, quite a while. Now, all he does is paint and maintain this old building. That's his daily routine. But back in the old days...
Thanks, Ogden. I owe you one.
Yes. Yes, she is. I mean, would you trust Edward with a gun? Yes. And he couldn't hit anything with it.
Now this would make good rations. Let's take some with us.
I can't believe it. Are you still hungry?
I didn't have anything to eat or drink for 3 days. Of course I'm hungry. Speaking of which, you wasted all of that food. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. If it weren't poisoned, then I would have had some.
Pardon?
I said, if the soup weren't poisoned, then I would have had some. Got it?
Poison.
She
No
really
way.
is.
Just a little bit. I smelled some poisonous plant.
What's happened?
Oh, I can tell you how you're going to feel. In about half an hour, you won't be able to move your body. If you don't find an antidote, you'll definitely die.
So they really were trying to kill us. But why?
Don't know. But it seems they're quite used to doing it this way. They must be hiding something. Listen, Edward. I'm going to try to cure you now. But you have to promise that when I do, you won't get mad and rush back to that couple right away. It's safer if we pretend we're dead and continue exploring this building. I think we'll find something interesting for sure.
Koudelka rules. And she is the first in a short line of protagonists who are kinda shits. Another knife. Let's see if anything special about this one. Ah, got a fire knife. Yeah, it's worse. Like, it would be great vendor trap. Oh, God. If there were a fucking save point here. But yeah. Hallie got being a little shit from somewhere. Oh, look. Shadow Hearts is plagued with awful translations. Remember Jeb Nicholas? Let's look at the whiskey. A bottle of Scotch whiskey has a high alcohol content and can be used to rouse unconscious people. Revives knocked out characters and restores some HP. Well, the thing is, yeah, I think Koudelka was localized by one company. Shadow Hearts and Shadow Hearts Covenant were localized by Midway. And From the New World was localized by early Xseed. Like, Xseed became very good, but they did not start that way. I gotta love these camera angles. Let's see, where is this in relation to? Okay. I'm just getting my bearings. Cheese. Big block of cheese. I mean, we've got the start of a nice charcuterie here. Cheese, bread, nuts, wine. Oh, sorry, I clicked off that too fast. Homemade hard cheese, fermented in a pressurizer. Restores some HP. Like, I don't know Luri's a bad way to localize it, it's just incorrect. Ooh, ghosts. Let's find out if we can stab a ghost. Yes. I'm sorry, there's something very funny about that down animation. I mean, wouldn't you? Under the scenario, under the circumstances? Okay, so we've got your library stuff going on. Now we need to find an excuse for Papaya's, linguist stuff. Linguology? Linguology isn't a word. Like, this was a company whose other big releases were, Mortal Kombat and... Okay, so this is where we came in? I think, yes. Yes, okay, that puts us there. Okay. I thought that was a door, but it looks like it might be an oven? Pardon me. I will say, getting lost is good here, because you do have to grind a bit for the first real boss, and the first time I played Koudelka, it was just a brick wall. Oh, Edward now is better with knives. He's a stabby man. Stabby boy. There's actually a lot of detail on those models. What do we get? More whiskey. Cockroach whiskey. I don't actually know. It's not really a well-documented game. Um... Did we? Hang on. Oh, okay, that's what's throwing me. It's been so long since I played that I don't remember. I'm afraid. Ooh, we have lots of interactables. Some more Tellus. A hammer. Which we're going to try out because I want to see how it looks. Ooh, light aspected hammer. Great for undead. I Okay, I've watched a lot of Forged in Fire. I thought blacksmith hammers were smaller. Because that's a two-handed weapon. Anyway, let's see. Eh, let's try it out. But yeah, I haven't played this in more than a decade. A pipe. Now, what do you reckon this is? So we have two hammers here. We have a normal pipe and a light hammer. I think they're the same category, so they share the same animations, but oh, thank you, Papaya. Um, hmm, that's actually useful. Oh, additional blows. Okay, I did not remember that. We have worm thing or severed arm. Oh, that's true. You did do that. Also, Forged in Fire is a very specific situation. So I'm guessing those are severed arms, but they could be worm things. Okay, if it's living, or whatever that is. I thought the hammers were two-handed. Yeah. I should not be at all surprised that you have at least watched Forged in Fire. I basically got really into it during a down period, and like, it was... It seemed to be fairly earnest, that's a meaningful damage increase. But yeah, it's actually something you don't see in a lot of American reality shows. There's sportsmanship and like people helping each other when things go wrong. Like if someone's being a selfish dick, it's usually the exception and not the rule. Okay. I might put a point of luck into Koudelka. And all of that. Okay, furnace. Sorry. Yeah, so I'm glad I just remembered where I was. Because I think if that's where I think it is, this could get messy. So let's check out this door first. These are some real shrewd camera angles. Trying to... Nope, nothing there. So hoping there might be a heal spot or something. Sorry, am I getting too quiet? Okay, cool. I love that one of our meanest weapons at the moment is just a pipe. Just a lead pipe. Oh! Okay. If the person you were casting on disappears, you don't cast. Yeah, yeah. Equipment can be broken this early on. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. You skipped the cast time. Now make it come to us. Yeah, that'd be ideal. I haven't seen any yet. It'd be probably useful. Actually, I only saw one equipment slot. I wonder how shields work. There we go. Yeah. What did we get? Lots of bread. We're doing well. Four discs, but it's only about 3 to 4 hours a disc. I I wouldn't be surprised if we get through disc 1 in this stream, but it's possible we won't because I'm taking my sweet time. I'm gonna remember to reload. Oh, let's look at the panacea. Compound containing various herbs, cures poisoning, paralysis, silence, and other abnormal status effects. That's not a compound, that's just a sprig of herbs. Oops, that was the wrong button. Thankfully, I hadn't saved a state. Yes, I'm gonna cheat, but uh, To be fair, we're an hour in and the game hasn't given us a permanent save point. There. Like, I'm not going to save scum, but I am going to absolutely take advantage of convenience features. Something's not right. Well, let's ignore that man on the floor. I will admit there is something very Cthulhu mythos about taking out monsters with a lead pipe. But in a good way, not in a racist way. Alright, let's look at the man collapsed on the ground. He's passed out. Koudelka's gonna ignore him as you try to move deeper into the herb garden. A giant plant attacks you! Who saw this coming? Alright. It's a plant. It's gonna have an obvious weakness. This is the first boss of the game, and if you aren't leveled up, it will kick your ass! Yes, well, I'm in Australia and this is my own copy of the game. Let's see, now that we're leveled up, Koudelka is, extremely magically defensive. It's a little embarrassing how little her magic does compared to Club, but Edward's stats are also significantly higher than hers. But like, you look at her gun damage and yeah. I don't actually know if this enemy can move, but I don't want to let it. But this is what I was talking about of how you can absolutely exploit the battle system to contain enemies. And it absolutely gets used against you in a certain boss fight that I'm pretty sure Papaya will remember. But that was actually pretty easy, because we got lost and dicked around. I'll take it. We now have water magic, and the Icon's necklace, which I think is a key item. It might be an accessory. Let's look at it. Key item. Icon's necklace. Gold necklace set with 3 emeralds. Too large to be used by a person, it appears to have been made to decorate a statue. Yes, Nemerton Monastery does work on Raccoon City Police Station rules. Right, let's talk to the dead guy, unconscious guy.
My head. Oh, what happened? Oh, Yes, that's right. That monster.
Who on earth are you two?
Hey, we rescued you, and that's your way of saying thanks?
Little did I know that these days were into rescuing perfect strangers.
You.
My name is Koudelka, and this is Edward. Would you mind telling us how you ended up collapsed down this path?
My name is James. James O'Flaherty. I've been searching for something, and it took me to the monastery. Little did I know that it'd become a breeding ground for demonic spirits.
Then how did you get in here dressed like that?
Through the main gate, of course. The caretakers welcomed me with open arms.
That husband and wife team? And the food? Was there no poison in your food?
What are you talking about? Are you out of your mind?
Those caretakers tried to poison and kill us.
That's not funny. I find it inappropriate for you to try to dupe an upstanding believer of the Christian faith.
So nothing happened to you then?
Of course not. Not until I encountered that monster.
Yeah? And we're the ones who took care of that monster. Far be it from me to expect any words of gratitude from you.
I see. And I can tell from your appearances that the power of your faith alone was not enough to smooth things out with that monster.
It wasn't the kind of problem that faith alone could solve.
Ugh. Look at this plinth. It's broken now, but holy water ran from it until recently. But I've become distracted. Almighty God, please give me the strength to ward off these monsters.
I can see that we've wasted our time here. Let's go, Koudelka.
Just a minute. Although I'm under the protection of the Lord, it doesn't hurt to take precautionary measures. I think I'll go with you.
We have our fourth party member. We're probably going to level him up a little bit, because cutting around a level 1 is risky. Yes, a real save, and a heal, I believe. Let's take a look at James. James O'Flaherty. Imagine this game with proper accents. Imagine this game where, like, everyone is Welsh except for maybe Edward and James. So, James can be built. James is your balanced party member. His stats slightly incline him to fighting, combat, but obviously not as much as Edward's. But he's got lots of MP. He's got a huge party score. He is very good magically. He's very slow though, so the first few levels will be picking up his agility. He doesn't start with experience in anything. I wonder if that is a shield. And yeah, we can build James however we want. Right now, I'm going to give him the Dirk to boost his agility, and he's going to get the Airmail. I do not mind leveling up his heals some. His heals for some to interact with the save point. It'd be an upper class London accent though. But yeah, proper heal points are also... I feel like I've missed something. So I'm gonna quickly check. Yeah. I think I need to go... Well, I need to go back upstairs anyway, but... Oh, I forgot to position James. That's fine. James would obviously be Irish. This is before the... yeah. Yeah. Aberystwyth. Aberystwyth. I mean, I watch a lot of British comedy and Rob Brydon, so... Damn it, forgot again. It's fine. Oh, she's from Abergynolwyn. And we're currently in Aberystwyth. Aberystwyth. There is something so funny about clubbing a ghost to death with a pipe. Ooh, these are new. Creepy snake-possessed mannequins. Well, we're finally going to see James attack. Yep. Magic. I like that James and Edward have different combat animations and stances. Because Edward is more of a physical guy, whereas okay, let's look at we have all three. James is surprising no one. Yeah, exactly. Surprising no one. The bishop. I'm gonna move him. Well, he doesn't have. Yeah, I'm gonna move him there between Koudelka and James and Edward. But yes, I'm actually going back for something I missed. no, he started next. Technically, he started next to uh Koudelka, and now he's. Oh wait, no, yeah, I did just move him forward. Shush. This is why I'm bad at chess. Inverse. Prototype for that one boss from Shadow Hearts, the Hangman. He's tough. Complete with 3 heads. That's a nice swing from James. Oh, that death animation! I noticed the camera never focuses on Edward when he takes something out. So look, I want to have an off healer. I think that's not unreasonable. So I want to put some points into James and possibly keep him all rounder. What did we get? An axe. Let's look at the Earth Axe. Basic axe. Has a wooden handle on which is mounted a metal blade. Requires both hands to be used. Well, since we are trying out all the weapons with Edward, let's see how the axe compares. That's significantly worse, but we're going to see how it looks. It's right there, staring me in the face. Monastery map. We can now take a look at the map. And X marks where we can't go, tick marks where we've been. So see that X in the room where we met Ogden and Bessie. They've locked the door so we can't get in. Probably, but I haven't heard of it, so... Sorry, just doing a check, because things are missable here. Alright. Let's go back to the save point, now we've got that. And see if we can get James to at least level 3. I don't know, yeah. Oh. It sounds familiar, but I can't think of it. Like, I don't recall this being a particularly hard game, but it's a bit frugal with save points. jab. Knife priest. Knife priest. People actually heard that, didn't they? I'm not playing this on my own. I should not do my weird little thing nonsense to myself thing. Oh, Koudelka is now better with gun. Yeah. Yuki Union was interesting. Like, I liked it, but... Mm. Also, quick, now, while she's strapped on the stream, we need to trick Papaya into um, applying to Dream Chasers. Don't actually do that, but you're where more than half the people here are. Like, yes, she's only played Luna, Silver Star Story, and Final Fantasy X of our themes, but thank you for coming. You've been wonderful to have in chat. And thanks for staying up for it. This is going to be my time slot going forward, but I will be doing random pickup streams with other games as things go on. Oh no. Did you just... Ah, crud. I don't think we lost much, just the run up to the map. We certainly didn't lose anything rare or of value. It just sucks. See you next time. Oh, sorry, I was muted. Thanks for coming, Armatia. See you next time. And yeah, no, you don't like Xenogears, so I didn't bring it up. Look, I'm just saying you could be a complete and total nuisance to Riku, because we've got a really good Riku, and you've played Brother before. Though we are nearing the end of vanilla FF10 plot. But FF10-2 means being even more annoying to Riku, but yeah, no, it's... We've got an awesome Titus, we've got... He's back! We've got an awesome Titus, we've got an awesome Lulu, we've got an awesome Riku, we've got an awesome Pain, who has been introduced early. Did I miss anyone? Oh, and a really rad Yuna, it's just her availability isn't great. But you might want to play 10-2 to see what they do to Brother. Thump. Oh, you have. For some reason, I thought you hadn't. Well, we even got our axe back. Mystic Axe. So a mystic weapon drains MP. You get MP from the enemy for you. Wonder if I can set it to save state every 15 minutes or something. Yeah, I'll worry about that after the stream. Valid point. That's why I make it shift save states every 15 minutes and save to a different state slot. That, like, it's not just me. That map is really easily missable, right? Ooh, 2 inverses in a row. And I still haven't repositioned James. I think one thing I'll definitely do once I finish streaming the game completely is put together a reel of everyone's attack animations just to see what they're like, because seeing that they're different, it's worth checking them out. Bonk. Because apparently I've got the energy now. Another axe. 2 axe. God, the sound design in this game is great. Maisha's not here to tell me I'm moving the bishop wrong. Ah, she's hit there. Fine. They're fine. Actually, I should probably shift Koudelka right far away. Okay, I'll do that next time. James O'Flaherty. Yeah. Potion! I've actually got heaps of healing items. I can probably be a little bit, careless, but... Hands up, everyone here who just hoards their healing items just in case you need them. So I'm probably going to do a little bit of grinding in this room, just because it's close to a heal and James is so far behind. Ooh, these are new! Creepy flying head babies! Look at them wings. I hate them. So since we'll be grinding, I am happy for just random conversation topics. Otherwise I'm probably going to talk about Ultraman and Gridman and how you should watch them. Or how you should watch Gundam. Or how you should watch, My Next Life as a Villainess. Or why you should watch Zombieland Saga. Or, yeah. I will do it. I will talk about how Gridman made me cry for 16 hours after I finished it. I will say, just being able to hear the footsteps, holy crap, did that creep me out when I first played this game. It's like Power Rangers ruined the West's flying furniture. Ruined the West's impression of Tokusatsu, because it can be really good. It can absolutely be aimed at adults, but can also absolutely be aimed at adults and kids, and that's when it's at its best. James, you broke all the crockery. cultures weren't invented until the 1950s, so it'd be a bit of an anachronism. Do I? I was about to say, why did they have cheese and whiskey, but it was a dinner table. But yeah, there was a thread about people saying Resident Evil was a really apolitical series, and oh, weapons break. Forgot that. Definitely forgot that. I don't think there's any way of telling weapon durability either. I think it just will randomly break. Alright. Let's switch to the fire knife. Which is not as good, but under the circumstances. Whiskey's MP restoration too. I can just go nuts with magic at the moment, so I should. Also, I do have to appreciate Kipper for being very quiet throughout this stream. She's been a very good dog, and I will give her a treat when this ends. Huh. Interesting. I'm just going to wait with both these two. Well, I guess it's good to just mix and match with weapons rather than focus on one. Kipper's a very good dog. Except when she isn't, but most of the time she's a very good dog. If I could find a pixel artist who could replicate the Shining Force 2 style for dogs, I would get an animated Kipper to go next to the animated May. Actually, I'm leaving that slot blank for if I ever get affiliated and set up donations or anything. But yeah, I am worried I'm gonna have to really reorganize this for 4-3 games, but I'm guessing that's a level 2 flare. Oh, and it silenced her. Rude. Level 5 Koudelka. That's worth having. I'm gonna buff her HP a little bit. And her speed. And her int and her mind. James is level 3, so... int, mind, agility, fight. So much whiskey. We are going to get hammered, ladies and gents. Sorry this is boring, but, I do make it a point not to talk over cutscenes, especially when there's no subtitles, because it's, like, bad for people who want to hear. So... That SFX! Okay, you can start learning water magic, James. There's so much thought put into this game, and we're only a little ways in. Oh, that's more like it. That's less like it. Still, it's all about getting XP. I'm gonna give him a chance to cast, and then... Oh. I'm gonna... I'm gonna get a luck up there, and a fight, and a strength, and a dex. More Roman nuts. I think one more level on James and we're good. But I think once we've got James caught up to level 4, we should be done with grinding for the game. And after that, I've got to finish getting a thing to do. Oh, Edward's paralyzed. Great. Should go and save again. Okay, yeah, we're definitely not going to get through this disc today because I am fucking around. But we will end it next week, I'm sure. Sorry, I just need another quick break. Okay, I'm back. Apologies for that. We're going to set fire to this cockroach. Okay, I'm starting to think until you break about, 18, 19, your magic damage just kind of sucks. Bonk. Bonkity bonk, 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 bonk. I will say, this week has been bloody life-changing for me. Because on on Monday, I was diagnosed with ADHD. And that explains so much of my life and so much why I've been struggling. And then I started on the meds, and the first day, people said I was more up and more energetic. And then the second day, people said it's like, I felt tireder, but people were like, you're doing okay. And then, like, last night, I built this overlay. I did all this setup. I wrote stuff. I've been so damn productive. And today I've streamed for the first time in 6 years. It's because I've started on medication and it works. And, like, no wonder things have been so hard, but also, like, Why couldn't have this been caught when I was a kid? Ugh. Like, yeah, it's. I realise I am lucky to live in Australia where I can get medication without it costing all my bones. But it's really good. Yeah. And like combined with some other stuff where I sort of worked out a piece of my identity I didn't know I had, it's good. Yeah. It's been much needed because I think all of you have been privy, well, all of you except Raviolin and Zach have been privy to my bouts of despair. So I don't know if Raviolin and Zach are still watching. But yeah, it's good. Okay, yeah, that's a huge magic increase suddenly. We can actually cast magic with Edward, and I'll do it in the next battle just to show it. Because he's got 8 MP. That's enough to cast heal. Not very well, but yeah, I can definitely show that off next battle. Oops, I forgot to recharge her MP. Oh well. She can get some gun XP. Actually, no. Fuck it. How much whiskey? Let's see how much whiskey we've got. Oh. Oh, it's Tellus that restores MP, isn't it? Yeah. I'm gonna shoot first. Let's have him cast Fortify Strength. Edward can learn to buff. So, as you can see, he went into a DBZ's charging pose. Yeah, we've still got about half an hour, Aurora. Thanks for coming. He is now 3 points of strengthier. I will be putting VODs up of this, I think, because lots of people expressed interest, and I think a few people might want to see the rest of the stream who left early. I just have to work out how VODs work. Yeah, his magic is getting a little bit better. Not great, but it's about where Koudelka's was a few levels ago, so... I feel like there's some force multipliers on stats. Oh! There we have it! Multiple attacks, so I will max out it, cheat and max out everyone's weapon stats. Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna check which one. Yeah, Tellus restores MP, Whiskey is... Oh! Whiskey's Revive! Okay, that's good. Alright, let's run everyone back to the heal point. I think we've got enough to get James to level 4 in a couple of fights, so let's just move forward with the last few minutes of the stream. Which is to say, I'm bored of grinding, let's do it. To it. Yeah, I'm streaming on an emulator because my actual hardware has died. Also, modern comforts and all that. Also, I don't have the converter to convert my PS1 to stream, even if I did, so it is what it is. The motor died, what can you do? Look at that scary bastard. I hate him. James, why do you suck so bad? Level 2 weapon makes a big difference, huh? But for Aurora's sake, she was only firing one shot and doing much less damage before she weapon leveled up. Alright, there's no one to heal. Oh, that's right. I also wanted to change formation. There we go. Koudelka in one corner to... Basically, leveling up means you do more damage, higher chance of crit, and multiple attacks. Also, there's a lot to imply this is the first time Koudelka used a gun. Because she's from... Well, it's not the first time she's used a gun. She's from a small town in Wales, but... it's probably the first time she uses a single action army. Also this fucking guy. Yeah, and you won't always get double attacks, so... You will get... bonk. He's actually clinging to the ceiling with his feet. But that's hard to show on a PS1. James O'Flaherty. One more agility, and let's get one more int. There we go. Oops. Oh wait, no, I do want to do that to get a little bit of heal XP. Okay, this should no longer be sealed. Because I think this is the only way we can go now. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for coming, Papaya. I'll see you next time. It'll be great. Once again, Papaya streams on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday US time, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday Australian time. In Australia, it's about 1 to 1:30 p.m. And she streams point-and-click adventures and random backlog games and Reciteer. Reciteer until she dies. Reciteer until the world dies. Catch you next time. Thanks for coming. Oh, so that's how you tell if an enemy has a status. Okay. The pipe! everyone's friend, the pipe. God, ruthless. Even taking our pipe from us. No, the spear, the light hammer's a bad call. Oh, fire axe, yes please. Oh, good. Pipe served us bravely. We must honor the pipe sacrifice. I'm going to make a temporary save here. There's some really weird mechanics in this game. But this game is really ambitious, is what I'd say. It's really ambitious. Because it was the first game from a team of ex-Square devs? Oh,
What a dark and depressing building. Even with the temple, you can't feel the presence of the Lord's light. I can't believe I've stepped foot in this place.
Where all have gone, and all must go, to be the nothing that I was. I have born to life and living woe.
Lord Byron, no? I am not an admirer of his. In the first place, his poetry is unrefined.
And who gave you the right to judge the refinement of poetry?
Poetry should delve into the depths of the souls of the faithful. And others. It should inspire the soul as to Alexander Pope or George Herbert.
If they have the power to do away with these evil spirits, I'd choose anyone. Even that dear old carpenter's son. you love so
Blasphemous!
much.
Pagan! How dare you utter such words of sin?
To seek help from someone you've never met before is ridiculous, especially when people are dying from hunger every single day in London.
They're all filthy and immoral little beggars that deserve to die. Heaven is...
That doesn't sound like a demonic spirit to me.
The noise is coming from that building over there.
The poison didn't kill us, so now they're taking the fast and easy way now.
Don't be ridiculous!
Why don't you ask the bullets who's being ridiculous?
You idiots!
this will not be the last time we have Poetry Corner. But yeah, James is a lot less sympathetic than I thought he was, than I remember him being. But yeah, no, we were talking earlier, it would be nice to redub this with relevant accents, like London for Edward, Welsh with London influence for Koudelka, Irish for James, and Welsh for Ogden and Bessie, for all the characters we get so far. this is Hiroki Kikuta, who also did Secret of Mana. But yeah, it's more about, oh good, pistol rounds. It's more about aesthetic than. Okay. Oh, boss fight! Boss fight! Oh, these fucking guys. I hope I remember how this works, because I may just be about to embarrass myself. Yeah, no, that works how I thought. A little break. Your transition goals are to be 3 floating jeweled eye things that cast elemental magics. Actually, I want to be a cute robot, so that's fair. I'm gonna keep you on just heals, James. Apologies. Koudelka is... I'll pay it. Well, Koudelka's silenced. Do I have anything that cures that? I'm pretty sure I do. How many pastilles have I got? 6? Yeah, I'll use it. That's not what I expected. I still have, yes. is Earth Week. Which means I just need to pile on the water. Yeah, he's fine. He has a tremendously sturdy square butt to defend him. Time to get jumped mid-battle. Oh, that's a good amount of MP. I've just realised, yeah, how I'm supposed to use James. It's just... I don't know what... Like, it's not supposed to be weak to... It's supposed to be weak to water, so I don't know why it's not. I got no... Let's stick with the Earth Axe. You're about to silence me, aren't you? Oh, she's not? That's fine. I love that animation and the sound effect. Since this fight is basically won, it's just slow, I am going to also get some healing XP in. That's decent. That's a decent heal. Okay, good. Like, they can't actually beat me. It's just the long, slow process of Edward beating them to crap with an axe, beating the crap out of them with an axe. May as well get the XP on Geyser, so... Which one? I think I missed it. Still have the normal knife? Yeah. Yeah, there's a huge gap in strength between those two. Oof. And there we go. Oh, we've finally seen Edward's extremely JRPG protagonist. Victory pose. Ooh, a rapier, an iron axe, and a J-ring. And the spell Tornado. we have 3 of the 4 elemental spells. Okay. Let's see what our new stuff looks like. Iron Axe. Axe intended for use in combat. Has a sharper edge than an ordinary woodman's axe. Fire Rapier. Generic name for swords with a long, thin blade. Intended more for thrusting than slashing, they're not very powerful and are designed to slip between the cracks of an enemy's armor. Okay. Well, no new mail armor yet. And the Fire J-Ring. Gold ring embedded with a large diamond. Increases the magical power of whoever wears it. So... Oh, wait. And we got something else, didn't we? Oh, no, that was everything. Well, Koudelka is getting her ring that will make her much more effective as a mage. And we're going to try out... Yeah, that's a good trade. That's a good trade. The rapier on Edward, and... What is the... Ooh. I want him to be able to cast, so... Keep that in reserve. Mystic... I want something... Honestly, yeah, he can have the spear. Oh, no one can heal because no one's got MP. Fortunately, I have so much whiskey, you guys. Oh, so much bread, you guys. Cool. Okay, and that's 6 o'clock when I plan to end. And we've got a temporary save point right here. So I think this is a good point to wrap up for the night. Thank you, everyone. Oh, Piety. Yes, it's Piety. It's Magic, Defense, and MP. Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for coming to my re-debut. It's been awesome to stream again. It's been awesome for all of you who came out tonight, to my fellow streamers who have given me a lot of support. You're all great. I love you all. Thank you so much. And I'll be doing this again next Friday, same time. For now, ciao.